My colleague Ruchi Bhatia is in conversation with the Railway Minister Piyush Goyal on BJP's manifesto. Let's listen in.
Now, let me first begin by asking you the criticism that is coming in by the Congress party. They're calling it an apology of lies. They're saying that the BJP should apologize on their manifesto.
Well, I think Congress has nothing but a few slogans because they know this has been a performing government. It has had outstanding outcomes for 5 years of good governance, honest governance, and a development-oriented government. Probably the Congress has not yet understood the good work that has happened because they are not used to it. They are a party of one family and corruption. They cannot go beyond that. They want to keep the entire country underdeveloped, backward and poor. But Prime Minister Modi and the BJP stand for development, stand to make this country a superpower, stand to develop infrastructure, stand to give the farmers a better income, double the farmers' income. Our effort is to make India a fiscally prudent economy. Our effort is to ensure that we do not waste the opportunities that we get to make India a strong economy and probably the world's best economy. We have been the fastest growing economy for the first time for 5 years. We've had the lowest inflation for the first time for 5 years. We brought down fiscal deficit. We brought down current account deficit. On every score, this has been the most fiscally prudent government India has seen since independence.
Absolutely. There's no denying that, a lot has been done on the quality of fiscal deficit. Let me ask you on infrastructure, you're saying that 100 lakh crores will be put into infrastructure. Many say it's a tall order. Where will you get the resources from?
I must share with you, Prime Minister Modi, when we make the manifesto, is one person who carefully assesses that every line we put in should be doable and we have to achieve it. Every minister for the last 5 years has carefully looked at the manifesto, including me as power minister, as renewable energy minister, as coal minister, as railway minister. And I can say with happiness, I can report to the people I have met every one of those promises we made in the manifesto, and so have my colleague ministers. The 100 lakh crores is very well thought out. The country was at about 3,40,000 crore of capital investment, which is publicly aided. Right. It could be viability gap funding, it could be a subsidy of some sort, private investment apart. This in the last 5 years, we have tripled. It's now 9,50,000 or thereabouts in the last interim budget. In the next 5 years, we plan to triple it again. And when you do the sum total of the 5 years, 9.5 becoming some 13.5, 14, becoming 20 lakhs, becoming 25 lakhs and closing at about 30 lakhs. Resources in India will never be a crunch because we provide a 1.3 billion people market. It's the world's largest market. The world will have to come and do business with India because without India, there is no economic opportunity anywhere in the world.
A lot of people also say that the BJP manifesto has been silent on jobs. How would you take that criticism?
It has not been silent. In fact, it is an enabler of work and jobs. After all, when you make 100 lakh crore rupee investment in infrastructure, out of that 25 lakhs is going to go in rural and agricultural infrastructure. It obviously gives crores of people working opportunities. When you make a room like this, you need a carpenter, you need a mason, you need the painters, you need the people who will make these electrical fittings, you need the air conditioning people, you need the telephone people. All of these are going to create jobs. Right. Infrastructure is the most job-defining work possible. You are not wasting away and doing fiscally imprudent measures. You are creating infrastructure which will serve the people and simultaneously create work.